The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. But they say the Earth's core has stopped, dropped, and reversed itself. So they say. Definitely strange days indeed, my friends. All right, let's get jiggy with the updated information. Happy Doomsday Clock Day to everybody who celebrates. The Doomsday Clock has hit 90 seconds to midnight for the first time ever, as the world is now closer to absolute and utter irreversible global catastrophe than ever before in the history of humankind. We can talk about that in more detail in another video. Some near-Earth asteroids are about to whiz on by Earth at very, 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 very close distances. We're talking about 2023 Bitch Umpire. That will come within 0 lunar distances of Earth on January 26th. We're talking, it'll be so close you might be able to see it with a backyard telescope as it just passes on by the hair on Earth's teeth. And today, someone said, yeah, I know, the sky is falling. And I was like, well, that's a weird way to describe tornadoes. Yeah, the sky is falling is, I guess, a weird way, but yet accurate to describe tornadoes falling from the sky down to the ground and then tearing shit up. We had a devastating tornado emergency in Houston, Texas today, as a tornado did just that. And I put out multiple warnings last night saying, hey, Texas, watch out for tornadoes and snow today. So I think everybody listened. So as of right now, it sounded like nobody died. Everybody played defense. So that is good news, though lots of shit got broken. And that conclusion can change at any time, I guess. Also, in news today, the United States of America said that it would send tanks to Ukraine. Germany said they would send tanks to Ukraine, and Poland said it would send tanks to Ukraine. It is snowing in Plano, Texas, although it is melting when it hits the ground. But still, Texas snow, as low as it goes, always puts a smile on my face. All right, so they put another near-Earth asteroid on the board. This one is 0.6 lunar distances. This will pass by tomorrow. And I think it was just found today. Big Lips 1. And then on the 27th is when 2023 Butt Utopia. Sorry, I can't think of it better. That'll pass 0 lunar distances, and that almost looks like the word old. Now you could say, hey, I'm not that worried. It's only the size of a bus and a very large SUV. But we'll be watching out as Tammy's Comet C 2022 E3, no, ZTF, yeah, E3 ZTF passes by Earth half of an AU on the 27th. So I put us on a high energy strangeness alert for the next 100 hours. Big news day. The Department of Justice sued Google. Ticketmaster caused all the politicians to talk about Taylor Swift all day and the major mass monopoly that is a multi-headed beast called Ticketmaster / Live Nation / Clear Channel / Music Mafia. Also, streamers lose momentum in Oscar noms. Go Top Gun. You had the Washington Post layoffs, as now they're just going to turn journalism over to the Chat GPT. Murdoch withdraws plan to merge News Corp, Fox Corp, AP leaning into ads. Everybody's leaning into ads these days. And new local news coalition. THORnews doesn't have any ads, nor do I ever do sponsor promoted videos. But every once in a while, I'm like, hey man, if you think I'm doing a great job, if you want to send over a little bit of money my way to buy me a beer, or maybe new furniture for my apartment, or just cool new lights or whatever, I don't know, I appreciate it. You know how to do it. You're really smart. All right. Speaking of the music mafia, Justin Bieber turned over his music and publishing recording catalog to Blackstone for $200 million. I want to make a Suge Knight joke here, but I can't think of any funny one. Speaking of poles flipping, magnetic cores bouncing and bobbing and weaving. This looks like an Edgar Cayce map on steroids. All right. The sun has a big unstable sunspot on it. I'm talking about giant sunspot AR3190. It's turning away from Earth, but it's still dangerous. Man, life, it's dangerous. Life's always dangerous. Hashtag lived suddenly. And polar stratospheric clouds up in your face again. That's right. I'm talking about polar stratospheric clouds. Arctic skies are filling with color today. But it's not the aurora borealis. A rare outbreak of polar stratospheric clouds is underway. And took these photos from Iceland. I tried to do that for comedic purposes, and it may not have been funny. If not, I apologize. And they're like, there's no danger of collision with asteroid butter undulations, but they'll probably just do what they did in 2014. So if an asteroid does hit or explode over the atmosphere around the exact same time, they'll just say, oh, it was a different asteroid. You know what I'm talking about? Don't Fibonacci me, man. And the danger of the storm's not over. Usually, if a storm produces tornadoes, it can continue to produce tornadoes until it goes out to the sea or heads off up into the atmosphere, whatever storms do. You know what I'm saying? So if you were in Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Florida, South Carolina, North Carolina, and even you, Virginia, I don't know, I'd just stay weather aware over the next 40 hours. Though I would say weather aware and just situationally aware. The next 100 hours till the comets and the asteroids pass and shit. You know what I'm saying? January's almost over. I don't know if you knew that. We do now. We got less than a week. And then this month is in the books. I'm proud of you. You're doing great. Especially the funny, cool, creative people who are kind. Amazing Astronomy was like, hey, an astronaut aboard the International Space Station spotted an exotic type of upside-down lightning called the blue jet, which was zipping up from a thundercloud in the stratosphere. And then Twitter Notes was like, no way, dude. This is a digital painting made by Daniel Schmeling for Nature magazine. But hey, your perception is what you make it. Shrug. Tammy's Comet ZTF is impressive. It's got a tail and an anti-tail and a head, maybe even shoulders. Comets seem to make things extra strange, especially ones that you can see from Earth, if you're so lucky. Hey, you want to go to Fort Davis with me and hang out and watch the stars and maybe have a hot toddy or two? I'm just asking. Doesn't hurt to ask. But here we're looking at the sun, and it's sunny things. Oh shit, I think I've just run out of really clever and interesting things to say. Oh no. I guess I should wrap the video up, or I could read words other people have written. Like Keith Strong is like, hey, it's a matter of scale. This is a different view of the SOHO-LASCO chronograph data. The white circle in the middle of the sun. The dark circle is the occulting disk. Oh, the white circle in the middle is the sun. And the red image is the C2 data. And the red square is the edge of the C2 FOV. The blue is the C3 data. Oh, now that that's cleared everything up, wonderful. This is my heartbeat song, and I'm gonna play it. All right. Luckily, if I do say something dumb or run out of interesting shit to say, I overlay it with very interesting imagery. And this shows the situation and the storminess that is happening and that will push and persist through the night into the morning. Oh, and I saw 3 wrecks today. So, man, drive better. Pay attention. Stay cool. There's a whole lot of weather happening going on. And there's a lot of wind, man. Thought I'd mention that as well. Plus, vampire fog. Oh, wait. Don't go yet. I found more interesting shit to talk about. The yet-to-be-named 600 square mile iceberg broke away from the nearly 500 feet thick Brunt ice shelf off the coast of Antarctica during a high tide. But researchers say the event appears to be part of a natural process. And they're They haven't named it yet, but they're going to name it because if we like to name stuff that melts, like Frosty, the snowman. Zip zap pow. What will happen next? I don't know. Stay tuned. But there's a decent chance of sinkholes somewhere on Earth. And remember, part of Asteroid Fight Club is helping to prevent World War III. And you can help do that by stay cool and pray and manifest good things in the universe. You know what I'm saying? All right. 90 seconds to midnight. All right. Everybody stay cool. And I want you to know I appreciate you. And I hope we have a wonderful year together. God bless everyone.